Hey gamers, WD here. Today, we're going to be talking about the punishment you will receive if you don't subscribe right now. So you better go subscribe or I swear! Just kidding. Today, we're going to be ranking all 6 classes that are currently in Black Magic 2. Now, if you don't know what Black Magic 2 is, it's a fighting game that uses elements of other fighting games that you've seen, along with new elements that make the game feel fresh, end quote. In Black Magic 2, there are 6 classes: Assailant, Karai, Virtue, Citadel, Avalon, and Revenant. Each of these classes has unique moves that make them better or worse than each other. And today, I'm going to be ranking each class worst to best. I'll be deciding this with 3 categories: ease of learning, combo potential, and move selection. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 6, Virtue. Starting at the bottom of our list is Virtue. Now, many Black Magic players might be surprised to see Virtue in last place, but I have my reasons. Number 1, Virtue is extremely difficult for new players to learn due to the fact that he has no light or heavy auto combos. Rather, he depends on his specials, which can be difficult for new players to learn. Another thing is the element wheel, which takes muscle memory to learn properly. Do not take this as a sign that Virtue is weak, however. In the right hands, Virtue can be a zoning menace that can be difficult to take down. With the right person, Virtue can beat almost any class in the game, but because of his high learning curve, he is last on our list. Number 5, Avalon. Placing Avalon on this list was very difficult. On one hand, Avalon is a dangerous rushdown with far-range combos that can easily take you down. On the other hand, however, Avalon is a class with low health and combos that do little damage compared to the others. Avalon is in a similar situation to Virtue, where most new players will not want to use them because of their high learning curve. Avalon is not as hard to learn as Virtue, but to use effectively, it takes time. One of Avalon's greatest strengths is their quick speed, along with their doppelgangers, which allows Avalon to use separate moves without being stuck in one spot, and can allow for better combos. Avalon's biggest weakness is obviously their low HP, and having a really slow shield break, which can make it difficult to get into combos. Overall, Avalon is a very strong class that will take time to master, but once you do, you can dominate the competition with your rip-off kitchen gun. Number 4, Assailant. Assailant. You know, the class I used in the tutorial, along with being the first class added to the game, that Assailant. Anyway, putting Assailant this far down on the list may surprise some, but let me explain. Assailant is a class that focuses on punishing your enemy, thanks to his 2 counter moves. Assailant is also very good at doing long combos thanks to his breakdown ability. Assailant has many high damaging moves, but that comes at the cost of being him a slower class. Thanks to Assailant's higher HP, however, his speed is not really a big problem. One of Assailant's biggest strengths is his passive ability, which allows him to, when he counters someone, to give the enemy a decreased walk speed, which can be deadly to slower classes like Revenant and Citadel. Assailant, however, only has one range move, which can make it difficult to fight as zoners. Assailant is a great class that can face any situation and always come out on top. Number 3, Citadel. Citadel is my main and personal favorite class in Black Magic 2. Many people would have put Citadel below Assailant due to Citadel's slow lock speed and mediocre combo potential, but let me explain why I did not do so. Citadel is both a tank and a zoner, which means he can keep the opponent away at range, but also do a lot of damage up close. While Citadel may have low combo potential, he is amazing at mix-ups and getting his enemy into positions they do not want to be in. The main way he's able to do this is thanks to his crystals, which can be used in so many different ways, but I'm not going to talk about that today. Though, if this video gets 10 likes, I'll make a Citadel guide for beginners, I guess. So go like the video. Now! Anyway, Citadel's biggest weakness is his speed, being the slowest class in the game. It can be difficult to try to get your opponent in combo when your speed is slower than Kim Jong-un after eating a 5-pound steak. Citadel is a very strong class that many people don't give a chance due to his slow speed and difficult crystal mechanics. Once you're past this, Citadel could be a beast of a class that many people fear fighting against. Number 2, Karai. Do I have to talk about Karai? I guess I do. Karai is a sword-wielding class that uses ice magic abilities to freeze his opponents and get them in the cancer combos that'll go on for way too long. I'm just gonna say this, like many people, I hate Karai. That's only because of how overpowered he is. For one, he has the fastest speed of any character in the game. He has deadly combos, and anyone with an IQ over -3 can use him. Karai's playstyle involves rushing the enemy, teleporting away from all attacks, and being as toxic as possible. I'm gonna be honest, Karai doesn't really have any weaknesses, at least none that I can think of anyway. If you all have any, let me know in the comments. I can't keep talking about this class. Karai is just, well, Karai. Very overpowered and annoying to fight against. Number 1. Revenant. Oh god. Oh no. Why? Just why? Revenant is a sword-wielding tank that is basically the definition of broken. You might be asking yourself, but if he's a tank, he must be slow, just rush him. That's the problem. Thanks to his mid-air special 1, he can take his opponents into the most horrible combos you will ever see, mainly because half the hitboxes are larger than the sun. If I haven't said it already, Rev is a very, very strong class, thanks to his ability to switch between his sword or fists, or the fact that his SP4 does a crazy amount of damage, and it can be difficult for some classes to dodge. Another thing is Rev is a very easy class to learn. All you do is spam mid-air SP1 and SP4 and boom, you've already won. I think it's fair to say that everyone will place Rev at the top of their list due to his strong move selection and easy to learn playstyle. So yeah, those are my rankings for all 6 classes in Black Magic 2. And yes, if I added Feint to the list, he would obviously be number 1, no duh. I've only been playing Black Magic 2 for around a month or 2 at this point, so I know there's going to be some mistakes. If there are, please let me know in the comments. Also, y'all should tell me your rankings of the classes. Put those in the comments as well. Anyway, this is WD40 Gaming. See ya.